So as the ugali is cooking, the cabbages are ready. The next thing, I'm going to cut this chicken into pieces. And honestly, I wasn't really calculative. The thing I should have done, I should have started with the chicken so that I can stay on time. But anyway, so I prefer, can you see my chicken? Here it is. We are cutting from this side. So I usually prefer to bake my chicken first. Anyway, so I'm back. I'm smearing some oil here, and with this chicken, I don't want it to be spicy. Just salt, and that, that taste. So I was saying that the first tip that I've given towards being a perfect mom is prioritizing rest. Rest is very underrated, by the way. And there's a difference between laziness and resting. Let me show you. Yep. So I'm saying there's a very big difference between laziness and resting. And also, doing nothing does not necessarily mean that you're lazy. No. Every time as a mom, we're wearing different hats. You're probably also someone's partner, you're someone's daughter, someone's aunt, someone's bestie, you're someone's employee. We're wearing different hats. That means the chicken in the oven, and then I'm setting this. So I usually start with 180 degrees, and then for the last 5 minutes I put, it's usually 360 because I want a little bit of that crunchiness. So we find that because of the many hats that we wear as women, we are constantly pouring out of our cups. Okay, when you're serving your partner, you're pouring out of your cup. When you're serving your children, you're pouring out of your cup. When you go to work and you're serving your employer, and you're serving your clients, you're also pouring from your cup. When you're meeting up with your friends, maybe your friend is going through something, you're also pouring out of your cup. And then you have to call your parents back home. You have to call your siblings, you're pouring out of your cup. But most of the times, we never take some time to think about, so who is going to fill my cup? Sometimes our partners do, sometimes our friends do, but it is very important for that feeling to also come from inside. You get? Because you want it. It's like a spring. You see, the reason why water that is from a spring is sweeter than maybe water from maybe the river and every other thing, it's because from the spring, it's coming from inside. It is rich with minerals and everything. Now I'm going overboard, but what I'm trying to say is that there's no nourishment that is better than that comes from within. Okay, so after giving our cups to the various people that we serve in our lives, it is important for us now to sit and relax and pour from within. Now, how are we able to pour from within? Let me hold that thought once again. I want to cut the onions, tomatoes, be making my paste as the chicken bakes, and then we continue with the conversation. So I was saying, can I remember what I was saying? So we left where I said that it's important for us to nourish ourselves from the inside, and we usually do that by spending some time alone. Now, the some time alone can be in terms of self-care, can be in terms of, actually in terms of self-care, and there's so many ways to achieve self-care. So in this particular YouTube short, I talked about resting. Now, resting is one form of self-care that is very underrated because, we just believe that and we believe so subconsciously, we just believe that we were meant to serve. And since work never ends, we also never take some time to pause. But honestly, I'm challenging you. I've been challenging myself, Prioritize rest. When you come from work, it's okay to get inside your bedroom and lock the door. Lock everyone else out, lock the door and spend some time, like maybe 10-20 minutes alone in that bedroom, talking to no one, not on your gadget, just either taking a nap or whatever. You can also, sometimes I find that staying in the car for a little bit longer helps, like maybe I'm in the parking lot, So for me, if I'm coming maybe let's say from somewhere and I'm just feeling like I'm fatigued, I usually spend like 10 minutes in the car, you know, just thinking about life, enjoying nature and whatever. So that really helps. You can also rest by taking a walk. But honestly, no. In this particular video, I want to emphasize the resting where you're not doing anything. You know, it's called knitting. And actually that brings me to the topic for tomorrow's YouTube short. We are going to talk about the art of doing nothing. Anyway, that's it with my pep talk. So if you're a man watching this video and you're not taking some time to rest, number one, you're going to be very unhappy. If you're already not, Aki, I am crying. Woo-wee. These onions. Okay, Nalia. Jesus, where? So I'm saying, if you're a mom and you're not taking some time off, chances are you're very unhappy, or you are about to become unhappy. And if you become unhappy, you will not be a perfect mom. That is because you won't be good company to anyone in your house anyway. And also, not taking rest is going to take you to the hospital because you're going to be fatigued. When you're fatigued, your health is not at its optimal, and you know how that goes. Anyways, that's it for today. Please make sure you watch my YouTube shorts. I'm going to be making small videos with several tips of being a perfect mom. Bearing in mind that I already said that there's nothing like a perfect mom. Okay? Yep. And if you like this kind of content, please let me know. Also, give suggestions. Like, what kind of videos do you want me to do for you guys? I really enjoy content creation. I enjoy filming myself doing stuff and talking. Mostly things that are encouraging. Yep. And if you watched this video up to here and you have not subscribed, sasa why? Unakosa kusubscribe for why? This is the crust of ugali. I remember when you were young, we used to fight for this. And it was worse because my dad also loved it.